everyone. Happy Sunday. We are Rivals of Waterdeep. I'm your DM, Surena Marie, and let's go around the table and introduce ourselves, starting with Tanya.
Hello, everyone. I am your ever grumpy paladin, Celise Astorio. Celise and my pronouns are she, her.
Hi, I'm Brandon Stennis. I play Ren Leadon. Pronouns for both my character and me are he, him.
Hi, my name is Carlos Luna. I play Robbie Jellymint, a.k.a. Dirty D. Both our pronouns are he, him.
I forgot for a second, and I thought you were making a joke. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Dirty D. Right. Hey, guys, I am Shareef Jackson. Oh, no, shit. I am Cicero Holmes. I play your wonderful bard, Perrin Underbow. Both Perrin and I's pronouns are he, him.
Yes, and today we do not have Shareef joining us. Where is Shareef?
Shareef is at the Tutoring World Championships
Yes.
in Manitoba, Canada.
He's like putting on,
Right, yeah.
you know, like getting ready to tutor.
And it's just like the symbols of pi. Infinity.
It's like, time to learn, power up.
Oh, he's so smart, you guys.
He is very smart.
He's the smartest one of
Yes,
us.
he is.
So it's, Oh, Joe just said it, actually. I have a tutor.
Oh my God.
I like
Hey,
it.
Surena.
Yes.
What do we use for our show again?
We use on our show a lovely program called D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, you say?
D&D Beyond. It is an incredible app or website you can go to and create characters, campaigns, and do all sorts of things with source material from D&D.
Really?
I know.
And can't people save money using our code?
People can save money using our code. Our code is
Rivals
2000.
No, Rivals 19.
Rivals 19.
Rivals
I was
19,
going to
you
do
say.
a 2000 part. No, it's
Yes.
Rivals 19. It sure is.
Because we're all 19 years old.
Yeah,
That is
in our hearts.
Just graduated high
Right.
school.
The best year.
Yeah, I need 7 more years than I really deserve.
We were born
And
in 2000.
before we get too deep into this, because haha, Rivals of Waterdeep, we're giving away another soul coin this week.
Soul coins.
It does not come with a soul. You have to provide your own.
Yes,
It does not come with
to
any of
charge
our
it up.
souls. Do not ask wizards.
Let's get your soul coin.
Is that the commercial?
That
Jingle?
was
No,
really
it's
pretty.
It's like, you know, in the style of Soul Glow.
And Soul Glow, that's
Yes,
what that is.
that's
So glow that.
Soul coin.
So to get the soul coin,
come to
Cicero
America,
somewhere in the chat is going to type this. And whoever wins the soul coin, U.S. and Canada only, because I'm not spending $20 to mail it to you. I'm not going to lie. So whoever wins has to be okay with giving us your address and a name to mail it to you, and we'll pick a winner toward the end of the show. So you have to be here. Sorry. Oh no, you have to watch our show.
You're trapped. Like
that
the
is
soul
your-
inside the coin.
Yes. If you leave, then your soul is the one. that will be-
Oh, gosh. So are we ready to do a recap?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
So previously on Rivals of Waterdeep. Whoosh. What happened last time?
I like that Joe does it in the back.
I mean, too. I was actually like making eye contact with the show as we're whooshing. Oh gosh, last
What happened
time.
last time?
Yeah. What do you guys remember?
We awoken to in Troll Skull Manor to some otherworldly graffiti.
Yes.
Yeah, telling us, giving us either an exclamation of direction to get out,
Yep.
or it was a letter of like excitement.
Right, like a suggestion, like, go get out.
Right,
out,
or,
have
some fun.
like,
Have
get
some fun.
out. The rivals are here. Get out. So,
out.
right, yeah. So, yeah, we're not sure.
That
but-
reminds me of there's that Mitch Hedberg joke about yeah. That's when jokes go down, pick it up. But like he talks about like eating yogurt, and he pulls the top off the yogurt and says try again, but he was unaware that there was a game going on, so he thought like the yogurt was trying to inspire him.
Try again.
Don't give up, Mitch. Try again. Fruit
So-
on the bottom, hope on top.
So, so then we discovered that Trollskull Manor really is haunted. And in fact, Perrin had been talking to the previous tenant of his room, Leaf, the bartender, who turns out to be Leaf, the not quite dead bartender.
Ghost daddy.
Not quite alive. Yes.
Yeah.
Ghost tender, ghost dad. And there were some less than benevolent spirits that existed in Trollskull Manor, centered in the library.
Yeah.
The previously unexplored library.
Right. Celeste used, divine senses?
Yes.
And you sensed this anxious presence that led you all to the library.
That is correct.
Yeah. What happened there?
Dirty D made a Ouija board.
Yeah.
With the very basic Ouija board.
Yes,
with
no.
yes or no questions.
Is that a Ouija board? I don't know.
I don't know. That's like I don't. What would that be? Would it be just like?
It's like a hot or not site.
Yeah.
Hotter
yeah,
not
right,
site,
exactly.
the Tinder, the spiritual Tinder.
Celestial Tinder.
Swipe left, swipe right.
Yeah, but so it had yes or no questions on it, or it had yes or no as the designations.
Yeah.
But he kept asking non-yes or no
Yeah.
questions
Yes.
in pure Dirty D fashion.
Yeah, definitely. And then we found a secret door, secret
Yes.
passage
Yes.
that led to another room. That room had like two creepy doll people.
I mean,
Holding
are they
coins?
creepy? They're probably fine.
Well, I mean, doll people.
I
in
mean, they're
life-
fine.
Wait, they were life size though?
Yeah,
right?
they're life-size doll people.
Dolls should not
Not
be
be
life.
life-size.
Yeah. Dolls themselves, by definition, like they should be small, right?
Right.
They shouldn't be like a life-size doll. Like there is no life-size doll. It's a mannequin, right?
No,
Or a scarecrow.
They are real dolls.
Is a scarecrow a doll?
Ooh, it's like a farm doll.
It is a farm doll.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm playing
question.
a lot of Stardew Valley right now, and my farm is all scarecrow.
Is a mannequin a doll?
It has to be like a dress-up doll.
Well, do you play with it?
Oh,
What I do on my own time? No.
I guess that's how we decide if it's a doll, right?
Yeah.
It's like the intention
Oh, yeah.
of it. Is it a toy or is it not a toy?
That is correct.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So maybe they're not dolls.
But
Maybe they are.
are action figures also dolls?
Oh, yeah. They're not?
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't
You have a
think
hot
so.
take.
Really?
Right.
Oh, all right.
Action figures, dolls? No.
Action figures. So all of the rivals action
No.
figures are not dolls.
Wait,
Yeah.
but why? Why aren't they dolls?
Well, I don't know. I would think a Barbie doll and
Right.
action figure.
Right,
Really
are
different.
two different
because
things.
like usually
Are Barbies,
No.
then can Barbies be
Action figures?
Oh, shit. We just blew it. Okay, let's dive in while it's hot.
That is insane.
That was kind of mind-blowing right
blew
there.
my mind.
Yeah, all right. Let's
Wow.
get into it now. On that note.
Oh wait,
Yes.
but there was a mirror that we
Oh,
unlocked.
Yeah, there was a mirror.
and
yeah.
that's how it ended, right? That
Yes.
I pulled down the curtain.
You
for
pulled down the
mirror.
curtain
Right.
and
What was staring back? Something was staring
it was
back.
a tiefling, a woman tiefling staring
Yeah.
back at you, frozen in it's not a peaceful freezing. It is an angry, like she was yelling at someone.
Yeah.
Stuck and.
Han Solo style. Carbonite.
And the game ended when the doll in robes started praying.
Right, but we were fighting them.
They were fighting.
We were fighting them. And
Yeah.
also, Perrin got scared for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got pulled into
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
power of the doll that was
Yes,
praying. You started
yes.
praying like just
I believe Perrin said it was a pious
That's what it
undertaking.
was. Yes.
Pious undertaking.
Oh,
my
yeah, and I turned
gosh.
into like an eagle, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you turned
You
into
turned
Eagle
into
Man.
the Eagle Man.
Yeah.
Woof.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah, that was and everyone watched. If you haven't watched the commercial, please do
Yes.
and have nightmares forever.
Forever.
Yeah, are we ready to dive in?
Yeah, let's
let's
do
do
it.
it.
Okay.
That's a quick recap.
So, yeah, the party realized that they weren't alone in the house. They investigated the vandalism that occurred, and they were told by the bartender Leaf that there are restless spirits in the home and perhaps something more. Shaka, Celise, and Robbie and Perrin all stand in the center of the room. They feel as a rush of hellish dry air come from all around them. As they look to the edges of the room, they glow like embers on a fire circling around them. They hear the murmur prayer of a large wooden doll dressed in robes at the altar. They concentrate on this prayer as the doll, who is dressed as a gladiator, walks mechanically towards them in front of the mirror. I'm going to have you all roll initiative again, since we're starting right in combat.
15.
13.
22.
15,
18.
22. Mr. Rin, I'm going to come back to you.
Okay.
So you're
All
not
right.
in this house
Okay,
space right
okay.
now.
All right.
Can we get the numbers again for me?
22.
22? Okay.
13.
I had 15. So
I'm going to roll for Shareef. And then 1, 2, 3, and then roll for the monsters. Yellow. Okay. Okay. So, Celise, you are the first person to act. In front of you, you see the gladiator, the one in robes, still very concentrated on the altar and whispering a prayer under their breath.
Are they in a position for me to get an attack of opportunity?
Not the one in the altar. They're in front of you, so they're.
Okay. So we're facing them.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of like a standoff.
Okay, because when you said altar, I was picturing someone like kneeling.
No, they're standing and they put their hands, their palms on that strange meat that was with the candles. So they put that on there and they're praying onto it. You're welcome.
I think this calls for smite along with my attack. So I'm going to do both my attacks and hope something hits them. So there's a 24 on one and a 20 on the other.
Are you hitting the person in the doll?
I'm hitting the one
Hit the
that's
meat.
praying.
Hit the meat.
the one that's praying? Okay,
yeah.
that both hit.
Okay, so sorry, I just need to double check what my bonus is with the smite. Because there's like 8 different smites as we were talking about before. So the searing smite gives me an extra d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So, haha. Oh god, that's terrible damage. So I do 5 and 4, and then I'm gonna roll the d6 flame. Oh, that's better. And another 5 points of damage flame.
So how many total?
5, 4,
15.
15, yes.
Okay, so
Hey, I'm playing Shareef,
Yes.
guys.
yeah. 15. Math so well.
shut up, Cicero.
So what is describe what your attack looks like.
All right, so because I'm using smite and I get flaming damage, like as I'm raising the sword, just fire just shoots straight up it.
Yeah.
And I just go, I'm like just going straight down, trying to like, I probably can't do a cleaving blow because it wasn't enough damage, but I'm aiming for it. And hopefully I'll like either take away the meat and it'll scatter or do something because it's disgusting.
It's pretty gross, yeah.
But I'm guessing since I didn't get a critical, I'm cutting them, but it's not like through the head or anything. It's like their shoulder.
Okay, so because you have 2 rolls, right? You
So
have two-
that was both attacks.
That was both attacks. So I'm gonna say that your first attack, or the first damage, because you want to kind of cleave the meat a little bit too. You slash into the doll's forearms, and you hear the scraping wood sound as your sword kind of, it almost sticks into it. So when you pull it out, you're able to cleave a little bit in its chest, and it makes another scraping wood sound.
And since it's fire damage, does it start burning?
It starts smoking.
Okay.
Next up, we have Robbie.
Robbie. Okay, so Robbie missed last time he attacked that thing, and he was about to run out. He's still in giant eagle form.
Yes.
So I guess fly out, or maybe he's not flying. He's just like trying to waddle
I feel like
out.
he's walking. I don't know if Eagle Man can fly.
So what is in front of him, like that you visualize?
Were you running towards an edge of like to leave? Were you trying to leave, or where were you running?
I think it just ended right when I pulled that curtain down. I don't remember exactly where I was or where everything else was.
Okay, so as you pull the curtain down, face in front of you is the tiefling girl, and stepping toward your left side is the gladiator doll.
The gladiator doll. Okay. I want to spin around and grab him and fly up to like, how high is the room? I'm picturing like the library was really tall because it had those ladders. And this is right next to it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'm not really great at height. It's probably as high as that, but I don't know how
that's
to
not
say
that
that
high.
on. Yeah,
It's like 20.
20 feet?
Because you guys walked into a secret place, a secret room.
Yeah, so it's a little bit lower.
It's a little lower.
Okay, then I'm just gonna multi-attack. I'm just gonna try to peck at him with my beak and then swipe at him with my talons.
Okay.
So that is an 11 with the beak.
11 does not hit.
Okay, and then the talons. Ooh, even lower. 8.
Miss. What does that
Robbie
look like?
has not been able to like hit that. Like he, you know what it is? It's because like birds' eyes are a little bit separated. Than like
So you don't have your depth perception?
Yeah, so he just keeps like looking that way and then looking straight. He's just like, okay, where exactly are they? Attack, and he's just like completely missing.
Oh. So Shareef, Shaka. Shaka is closest to the one that's praying. They I'm gonna pull up their character sheet from D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, you say?
D&D Beyond.
Oh, wait
that's
a
where
minute.
Shaka's character sheet lives.
Oh, wait a minute. And
I
your
know.
character sheet can be there also if you use the promo code Rivals19.
Because we're all 19.
Because we're 19 years
It's
old.
an easy way to remember it, guys.
Yes. And then you can get discounts on D&D Beyond. DndBeyond.com.
Thank you for vamping for me. I appreciate all of this. So Shaka walks up to the one that's in prayer and readies Eldritch Blast, and oh yeah, that makes sense. He misses.
Yeah, does it hit me?
It does not. I mean, actually, so his blast goes so close to you. So it's one of those like you can feel the heat from the blast as it misses both you and the doll. And he runs to the side to use his bonus action to kind of get out of the way a bit.
Oh dear.
But next up is the monsters. So the one that is in prayer, seeing this bright eldritch blast crest across its face, it looks at Shaka.
Do they have eyes like porcelain dolls, or are they buttons? I was picturing buttons, guys.
I was picturing just carved eyes.
Oh, like wooden? It's
Yeah, it's
like
all wood. Like everything
Oh.
is like all one texture.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's worse.
Yeah,
The
okay.
way I'm seeing it, much worse.
That's okay.
Do those eyes move?
Oh, yeah.
Are they
They have to move their whole head.
have to move their whole head and their eyes just stay in one position like a painting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not creepy at all.
Yeah, that's
No,
pretty creepy.
but that's probably worse. Yep.
Okay.
And they look at Shaka and they're going to cast command.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, 1 second.
No problem.
Oh, that's actually a save for Shareef, and that was a nope. So Shareef rolled a 7 Constitution save.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
And Shaka hears a voice, like a scrapey voice inside of their mind that says "here." And as Shaka walks towards the doll, the figure grabs Shaka's hand, and up Shaka's wrist, arm, you see slivers of wood running up his arm.
Oh,
That's not creepy at all.
No, not creepy at all. So that is a full round. I'm going to now, Rin. Hi, Rin.
Hi.
Rin, you remember staying up pretty late last night before, talking, laughing, drinking with everyone. Even before you went to bed, you found yourself restless and too excited to sleep because for the first time in a really long time, you have a home. So you, Gary 2, and Chash spent the entire night rearranging your room and you had a sleepover. You awaken in your room the next morning to the sound of long, loud croaks. Gary 2 is sitting on your chest and looking at you curiously. What a different scene. What a wholesome scene you're in now.
So yeah, Ren like gets up and he's like, Gary 2, this is not how I want to wake up. Hold on. And he like picks him up. I'm going to sit you on the desk here. Okay. We got to talk. Last night was great.
And
We had the greatest time of our lives.
Good talk.
and Gary 2 kind of he's like slowly like a frog does, kind of like sticks out its tongue and is just like looking at you.
But does Ren know that everybody's like not in the area, or?
You just woke up in your bed. You can tell if there's, I don't know how it works. I want to say if there was a clock, you know that it is like 1:30.
Okay.
You slept in so late.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like Ren is gonna like tell Gary, okay, so you know what? We're gonna make breakfast. It's 1:30. It's fine. Have a little bit of bread and some eggs. Eggs are around during this time? I hope so. Yeah, eggs.
Yeah,
okay, I was making sure.
Eggs are around at this
They have eggs.
Sure. Double checking.
Eggs are around
They're just chickens. They're just chickens. There are no eggs.
Okay.
Chickens? What?
So to confirm, you
I
know.
love that.
Yeah. No, there's totally eggs. Well, thanks for asking. I appreciate
different
it.
times,
No,
you know?
It's my world, so who knows, man? Like,
So controversial. Serena put eggs in her
So we're gonna make some breakfast, and I gotta make you something too.
and it like takes its like little like frog hand and it starts patting its stomach and it gives you like a puppy dog look, like it's starving.
Oh my god! All right, Gary, we gotta go and make you food ASAP. What's your favorite kind of breakfast food?
And it Gary thinks for a second and you sort of start to see it shimmer a little bit and it just turns brown.
I feel like Red like kind of throws it because he gets scared. He's like, oh my god! It like throws Gary across the room, but he's like, oh my god, I threw you, wait, and he tries to move it back up.
As you throw Gary across the room, he sort of does a skip.
Oh no!
So
the ground?
I'm gonna roll. We roll for that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
For performance or?
Yeah, roll for just a straight strength.
Okay. 8. Oh no, 9. Sorry.
8. Yeah. So you fling him and in fear, and he skips across not too far,
Okay.
but he bounces a little bit and shakes it off and looks at you and just starts trying to walk out of your room.
Give the frog a whole week.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's walking out of your room. What are you doing?
I feel like Ren is trying to go after him because he wants to apologize. He's like, I'm really sorry. I was scared. You just changed color out of nowhere. And, that was a little scary. But I can make you the greatest breakfast that you've ever had.
And Gary immediately like, kind of turns around and then turns back to green.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so let's go downstairs and then we're going to make you some breakfast.
Okay. As you go downstairs, you see a duo who is cleaning up what looks like the leftovers of breakfast. At the table, there is a man you've never seen before reading a newspaper, and on the chair next to him is Chash or Foxborn. I'm not sure what you guys want to call them, but they are trying to awkwardly sit in a chair with a plate in front of them.
Let me see. I think Ren's going to go to Duo first and ask about the food. First of all.
Oh, hey, you're awake. Sometimes I thought maybe you were like enchanted or something, like, and you would never wake up and we'd have to like find you true love's kiss or something.
Oh, no, I was just sleeping in for a little bit. I was just taking it easy last night and wanted to relax a little bit in the morning more than I usually do.
Oh, yeah. That's good. And you can tell that duo is very distracted and they're hastily putting away things.
Is this leftover
Oh
breakfast?
yeah, it's breakfast tacos. Robbie made them. Yeah.
Breakfast tacos?
It is breakfast tacos. Do you want some?
Sure. Well, let me talk to Gary first. And like he turns over. It's like, okay, well, what do you feel about tacos?
Gary looks at you and his eyes kind of narrow.
Okay, so Red turns back over to Duo and says, I'll take the tacos, but I need like eggs stat because I need to make Gary like a big old omelet.
Oh, you think frogs eat eggs?
Don't they?
Duo's just
they,
like,
they can, right?
eggs?
Yeah, eggs just an egg.
What a weird word.
Yeah, you know, if I were you, I would maybe find some bugs to put in those eggs. You know?
I'll get right on that.
Yeah, if it's fulgeo-y.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I see this guy over here.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
your name? As the manager of this
Oh,
this
you're
hotel.
the manager. You're probably my boss then. I'm Leaf. Hey.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I work at the bar.
Oh, you're a new hire, huh?
Yeah.
Welcome.
No. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, sorry I was absent last night. I was taking out my 2 daughters to the park. And so I was
You have 2 daughters?
Yeah, 2 daughters. Gary, I know it's a lie. Just it's a lie. I just need to cover because I was partying last night. Okay. But my 2 daughters wanted to go to the park and we
Wow. I used to have daughters. That's nice.
Oh, what happened to your daughters?
Oh, they just got older.
Oh.
Hold on.
That one came out of my face.
Do you not have daughters anymore as they get older?
There's a lot to that.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
tell you.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
secret.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. Well, I was just wondering, would you want some breakfast?
Yeah, if you're making stuff.
Yeah, I'm just making a
Cool,
few
all
things
right.
for my frog.
Oh, yeah, that's a giant frog.
Yeah.
Wow. And as you're having this conversation, you hear some loud, like, thumping upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to cut back to...
Kill him with fire!
cut back to this mess.
Shotgun is made out of wood!
So we're right at the top with Celise.
So is the doll still just smoldering?
It's singeing. It's like, so it's
Like a very slow burn.
a very slow burn. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do a different smite. Hopefully this will help. Well, before I do this, will radiant damage affect it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do my 2 attacks, but with branding smite. And if it works, I get a 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
So actually no, that one failed me last time. Look, I have a dice cage on the way, literally. So a 15 and an 18.
15 and 18, both hit.
All right, so first damage is 9, 14, 16 for the first one. And then 7, 9, 12 for the other.
So
12 and 14.
12 and 14.
26.
26. Okay.
Whoa.
Shareef just,
All numbers?
yes.
So as you describe what that looks like. That's a lot of damage.
All right, so the fire kind of fades from it, and then the sword just glows with a radiant light.
Nice.
And since I was already since I've already done this move, I'm just gonna kind of bring it around and like I'm aiming for the head, but I'm guessing I don't take the head off, or do I with 26?
You definitely are. You cleave diagonal across its chest, and it looks worse for wear. You don't take off its head, but it now has a large gash across it, and you can see
Like the mechanism.
not mechanisms, but you can see the color of the wood inside of it. So it was like an old patinaed wood, and it's like fresh, like pine almost. And you can hear like the whispers of the soul coin.
Oh dear. Is there? I don't get an extra action. So if I could, I want to like knock the soul coin away. but
It's inside. It's enlarged.
Oh, it's-
yeah,
okay,
but
so-
you see part of it.
okay. So I think depending on what happens, I'm going to try to get the soul coin next time it's my turn.
Okay. Up next, we have Robbie.
Robbie. It's Robbie time. Yeah, he does. He probably says that in his head. So he's gonna drop this wild shape, and what the gladiator one is still in front of him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he drops it because like it's not working out for him. He needs to practice more if he's gonna be turning into animals.
Yes.
Like wing fighting, I guess. So I'm gonna cast Flame Blade.
Flame Blade, okay.
Yeah, it's a fiery blade in my free hand. That's kind of like a scimitar, and I'm gonna attack this guy. Let's see. Yeah. Man, 9. That did not work out.
Yeah.
So again, go to
Oh,
swing.
no.
Robbie is just such a klutz, guys.
Robbie, you're so clumsy.
Yeah, his hand lights up with this fiery scimitar blade, and he's like, "Oh yeah, come a little closer. I gotcha." And he swings and completely whiffs. It just goes right in front of like
Yeah.
the thing's face, and he's just like, "Man, should have stuck with the eagle."
Oh gosh. And as you like whiff, the gladiator was sort of just like standing stoically, so it was sort of like or not looking at you directly, but as you miss it, with attention, just looks towards you with its full body, whips around. Shareef or Shaka, their arm, as it's turning to wood, they are unable to fight off the effects that are happening to them. They're trying to channel their celestial energy, their light, and he starts to glow in concentration. But the climbing wood is overtaking his arm, his chest, his legs, his face. He is now a Shaka doll.
Whoa.
Shaka Zulu doll.
Yeah.
He's only a Shaka doll because, as we discussed earlier, we would play with him.
Yes.
Perrin,
Yes.
you're up. And actually, I think I might have skipped you last round, and I'm
That's
so
all
sorry.
right.
So I'm going to give
Oh.
you 2 actions.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Yeah,
he's been
2 in a
saving it
row.
up.
Right.
I'm going to say that you held your action. You can go twice.
All right. Well, so where is Perrin in the room?
So you were kind of rescued, right? Out of
Yes,
it.
yes.
So you're away from the one that was in prayer.
Okay.
You are now equal distance from, you can make your choice.
Okay. So I am going to look at the one that is now looking at Robbie.
Yes.
Oh, no. In fact, Perrin will look at the one that was in prayer. And he is going to cast, question before that. Do these figurines, these dolls, have ears?
Oh.
Are they capable of hearing?
They are capable of hearing. You don't
Okay.
see ears,
Right.
though, but they do notice sound.
So
They might just have holes.
I'm picturing one of those movable.
That's what I'm picturing too.
okay,
Those
cool.
mannequins, the ones that you use for drawing.
Yes.
That's what
that
it
you
looks like to
pose.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but with a face.
with a face. Gotcha. Yes. Terrifying. All right. So Perrin casts Dissonant Whispers on them, and he says
On which one? I'm so sorry.
on the one that is praying.
Yes. Okay.
Right. And he says, perhaps you didn't understand. There is a new reason to fear, and his name is Perrin Underbow. And so now the doll needs to make a saving throw of 16.
They fail.
Then the doll gets murked. Ooh. 9 plus 8, 17 points of damage.
Wow. So they were already looking pretty rough. And as you say these things, and you start seeing them tremble and shake, and then the wood starts cracking, and all of a sudden it just collapses onto itself, and you hear a screech. Everyone in the room hears a screeching sound, and it is a sound of as the soul coin hits the ground. I'm going to say because you rolled so much damage, the soul coin itself starts to like crack and break, and you all hear this again, this shrieking sound as it's crumbling. Yeah.
Soul coin is gone.
And you have one more action.
So he looks at the other one. He looks at the one that is the guardian, or the what was that? Like it's like a
It's a gladiator. It looks like a
yes.
fighter.
Right. Are you not entertained?
Yes.
And he turns and he looks at that one and he says, "Perhaps you too did not understand. Fear has a new name. It is pleasurable unknown. He is Perrin Underbow." And he casts Ray of Sickness on that one. So he shoots out this greenish, the sickest greenish beam. It's like acid and garbage just tossed at this gladiator, who now needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 16.
So they just missed. They got a 15. So yeah, gosh.
Oops, sorry. And we are going to take another 17 points of poison damage.
Wow.
Would poison damage affect it though? It's not really.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it's still damage.
The way that I see it is, you know, when like wood in your home or something gets like mildewy, and it starts getting just like soft.
Oh, so it's basically rotting.
It's rotting.
It's rotting.
Yeah. So that's how I'm playing it.
Rotting wood smells so bad.
It does. Yeah. So that's what's also like in the room. It's like the smell of just like a dampened, rotting, mildewed wood.
So Perrin, he takes a sniff and he smiles ever so slightly. He is very, very pleased with himself.
And as the gladiator doll is hit with this, its skin and its wood is soft. It now turns its attention on you, Perrin, and he is going to do a multi-attack with their spear. Where are you? Does a 14 hit?
Ties. So no, it does not.
No, it does not. Okay. All right, that one's a hit. That one's a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, so it two of its attacks, it lunges at you with its spear. It misses because it is now dealing with its softer. Its arm isn't working the right way.
Sure.
So it misses you, goes over your head, tries to overcompensate, goes over your other head, and ends up landing a spear into your side,
Right.
dealing you. Hey, does anyone have a D6 I can borrow? I don't know why it's not in my. Thanks, friends. Okay. So slams its spear into you, dealing you 8 damage.
Well, if we remember from the previous episode, Perrin casted Blade Ward on himself. So he has resistance against piercing and slashing damage. So he takes half,
right?
So 4 points of damage.
Yeah, so he was going for your gut and then ended up just like skimming your side.
Perrin looks at the wound, and he looks down. He looks back up into where the eyes of this gladiator would be, and he smiles a little bit more.
Oh yeah, Perrin's in his like zone right now. You're so unsettling. Okay, so Rin, my dear, you hear this thumping sound at breakfast. You're about to make some eggs and bugs. What do you do?
What was that?
Oh yeah, it's probably something bad just happened.
Oh boy, is it one of the guests?
No, it's everybody's up there in the library. I wouldn't go if I were you. It's too scary and dangerous. Or if you want to go, I don't know.
I guess no. I'm gonna go up there because I gotta make sure everybody's okay.
Okay, but if you don't come down, if any of you don't come down in like 3 hours, I'm gonna assume you're dead.
That would be safe to assume. That would be safe to assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to take care of this guy?
Yeah. Make sure he has breakfast. He has to go to the bathroom at one point as well.
Goes to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I just could put him outside. There was like a tiny little like pond area. I could put him inside of that.
Put him
Just-
over the toilet.
yeah, there's also we also have a bath.
Oh yeah, that works. He has to take a nap. He has to take a nap in about 3 hours. So make sure that he.
Do frogs take naps?
Gary does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He has to have dinner right after his nap, so he gets a little cranky after just waking up. So just be prepared. He might yell at you a few times, or just like ribbit a lot. But yeah, he's usually well behaved, so he should be good.
Okay, I think I could do this.
He doesn't croak.
Okay, well, this show is over. Show is over and done with.
It's like it's an adventure on babysitting. I could do this. Okay,
Okay,
I can do this.
Okay, Gary, be good. Okay, Duo will take care of you.
And like Gary kind of like looks at Duo and then looks at you and makes puppy dog eyes at you and like puts out his like little frog hands and just does one of these.
Gary, I'll be back. I just gotta check on my friends.
And like Gary just like turns around.
Fine. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay. So then should I I can start walking up the stairs. Okay.
So you're walking up you're trying to like listen for the thuds. You hear kind of a muffled yelling and you're
It's like that.
like that sound that just happened here. This game is so creepy because this studio makes so many sounds. So you're winding.
Serena's a witch.
I'm not a witch. That's true. So you are trying to find where the sound is located, and you wind up in a library. It's larger than you expected. There's books all around you. There's 4 rows of books, and it looks like almost like a study hall type of like desks around it. As you're locating the sound, you find a desk that has carved in it yes and no, and in front of that desk, a ton of broken glass and some books on the floor. And further down in the corridor, you see a door.
Well, I want to check out
This broken glass.
I want to see the broken glass to see.
I
what's
feel like
there.
you're being like a detective.
Yeah,
right now.
because I just like see all this. Yeah, I want to check out the broken glass and see what happened.
You
or what could have happened.
go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Okay. Oh no. 21.
Oh wow.
You'd be investigating.
You'd be investigating. As you're investigating this broken glass, you sort of like, what is that show? It's Sherlock Holmes, the show where he goes into his mind palace.
Oh yeah, Sherlock.
Sherlock, yeah. So you sort of go into like Rin's version of his mind palace, and you're trying to like recreate what just happened.
Baby, you're a firework.
Just like going through everything. So I'm gonna say through a dance.
Okay.
Would
okay. Yes.
You're seeing images of you actually know like maybe there's a something in the room, and maybe that the glass was part of the communication to that something in the room. as you put your hand on the table, you get a picture in your mind's eye of kind of this like little girl just like knocking down one of the glasses haphazardly.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wonder if there's someone in this room. I should look a little bit deeper to see if there's possibly like some sort of being or if any of my friends are around.
So are you looking for a being in the room, or do you want to find your friends?
That's both.
Yeah.
I want to.
Do whatever you want to do.
I don't know.
Follow
Like,
your fun, man.
let's find the friends.
Okay.
And and then if I could bring them with me so we could check out to see if there's like other people, so I'm not by myself. In
Okay.
case, yeah.
It's smart.
Okay, good, good. All right.
So as you're looking around, you see this passageway, and you think that the sound is coming down from there. So you make a beeline straight down into that corridor. It's dark and damp, and you are met with a burst of just hot air that almost like repels you back. And in the room, you see your friends scrambling to like fight this gladiator doll. And everything is chaos. You see a giant eagle, man. And I'm going to pop back up to Celise for your action.
All right. So how close am I to the gladiator?
I'm going to say that you are about 16 feet from it. So it was at the desk, but you were at the desk, but it's at the mirror. So it's on the other side.
So now that I know there's a soul coin in there, I'm gonna go for the chest and like try to just like
the chest of the gladiator?
yeah.
Okay, yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going for the chest of the gladiator, hopefully to like go through the
Yes.
soul coin, and I can do one more branding smite attack.
Okay.
So this is it for. Okay, so 25 and 23.
Both hit.
Because I get a +7. Haha.
Wouldn't it be so scary if I was like, miss?
I'm like, you know what? It was nice knowing y'all.
Yeah, no, it all hits.
All right, so first one is 5, 9, so 10 on the first attack,
Okay.
and 9, 11, 14 on the second attack.
You need to stop.
Okay. It is.
I got a soul coin in the face.
So, what does your attack look like?
So like I like just instead of trying to swing at it, I'm just like charging in, just sword out, like bracing, like, and I'm just aiming dead for the center of the chest.
Okay.
So I'm just running in and just straight forward into it.
So, as you're slicing your sword straight through its chest, it you feel the give of the wood, like it again that scraping, squeaky sound that wood makes when it's rubbing against itself, and it kind of keels forward and looks very damaged. It's still on its feet though.
Did I hit the soul coin or not quite?
Not quite.
Robbie, okay, so they've killed one of the. I haven't hit anything.
You haven't hit anything. This is your moment, Robbie.
Yeah.
This is I'm rooting for you.
This is Robbie's moment, all right. All evildoers, beware.
What's in front of me?
So
I feel like everyone's killed everything. I'm just standing around like an idiot.
so in front of you is still the gladiator doll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone saved him for me.
Yeah. So this is you, buddy.
It's my training wheels doll. I got a feeling this guy's not even dangerous. Everyone's just allowing me to hit him. Yeah, so I take out my short swords that I have in bag, and I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Okay.
Stop trying to make it so intense for me. I feel like I'm just gonna
So
miss.
before Dirty D does that, is Celeste still like rammed forward with her
So
sword in this thing?
I'm gonna say that you were able to ram forward and then disengage.
Okay.
Yeah, so you see a large hole inside of the gladiator.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have
don't want to get hit. You disengage.
Stab me.
Yeah.
cool. So I have both my short swords.
Yes.
Out. Let's see. God, that's horrible. A 10 and a 4.
Oh, I just
Would you
want
like
you to
some
win.
dice?
Oh God.
I would like some training in these swords. Thank you very much.
I want you to have this.
That's all they hear.
So.
Oh, we can take care of this, guys. Robbie's got this all
You know,
covered.
I'm gonna say because you took your swords out. That's really hard for me to say.
Short swords?
You are still an eagle.
No, I already changed
Did
back
you
in the
back?
last one. Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was
Yeah.
gonna say it was hard to hold with your wings.
Oh my God! Don't embarrass him like that.
He's trying to give you an excuse.
I'm trying to give you an excuse, buddy.
He's trying to help you.
You missed because you were a bird. You idiot. No, he fails.
Yeah.
He fails
poor
because he's
guy.
pathetic.
Like a chump.
No, he's not pathetic.
Like some type of
Stop
pathetic
it.
chump
Don't mess with him. I'm like
person.
sad for you.
I'm sad for me.
We're gonna go to Perrin now.
So Perrin actually witnesses Dirty D's disappointment.
Yeah.
That's his new movie on Nickelodeon. Yeah, Dirty D's disappointment.
Disappointment with Dirty D.
Come on, Nick Jr.
And he looks back at the Guardian or the Gladiator. I don't know why he keeps wanting to call him the Guardian.
It's the same.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. And he is ready. He's ready to play the dozens with this goofy thing. He casts his cantrip, Vicious Mockery, on the Gladiator, and then he looks and he says, "Puny underling, you wish to make us fear, but it is you who should be fearful. That soul coin inside of you now belongs to us. Bow down to the prince of the underworld." And you now have to, as a gladiator, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
16.
No, I miss.
Bow down to the prince of the underworld.
Prince of the Underworld.
The one you serve.
12 points of damage.
Gosh. Okay. So again, this gladiator has a giant hole in it from Salisa's sword, and as you're mocking it. It starts to just feel really self-conscious about itself and really sad and just oh. And you hit it so hard that it, again, very similar to the first one, it starts to shake and collapse into itself. And as the parts of the limbs hit the ground, they turn into like a sawdust, similarly to the other one. Yeah, and then the heat all around you all, it's gone. It's a normal temperature in the room. I was like, I don't know how to explain that.
I would like to believe that this thing started to get down on one knee,
Okay.
and bow to Perrin,
Okay.
as it started to disintegrate.
Yes, so I'll say that as it's starting to disintegrate, its legs go first,
Right.
and then it's on its knees and it's looking up, and then it falls back and is now sawdust. Nice. Yeah, and so Rin, you run in, you feel this burst, you see all of his action, and the hot air that was repelling you from this room is now gone.
Okay. And how many creatures are still in
So we're out of initiative.
Oh, okay.
You see 2 large piles of sawdust, a Shaka doll, a mirror with
It's a life-size.
Life-size
a
shot.
life-size Shaka doll. Yeah, a large mirror with a female tiefling frozen inside of it, and all of your friends.
So quickly out of character.
Yes.
Will cure wounds do anything for Shaka or lay on hands?
No.
Okay. Well. Oh well.
I feel like Ren's gonna go up to Shaka and be like, Shaka, what happened?
You just hear this. It's exactly like that. Just a hollow knocking.
What did you got? What happened to Shaka?
Where were
Dirty.
you?
I was walking my daughters to the park last night.
What?
Dirty D puts his short swords away.
Out of my way.
He like pushes Ren to the side.
Oh, my best friend. If you're wood, oh, I need to be wood. It should have been me.
Oh, Dirty D.
He's so out of breath too, I imagine.
Yes.
He's like breathing way heavier than everyone
Well, like,
else who's been
I
fighting.
also assume that you haven't really experienced a ton of combat
Oh
lately.
no, none. Yeah.
Yeah.
I constantly pictured Dirty D as like a mid-40s dad who just went through a divorce and like he's single for the first time in his
Yes.
life and he's trying to be cool. I'm gonna roll investigation on Shaka.
Okay.
See if I have seen this before or know something about it. 13.
13. This is something that you've not seen before at all. You know that it looks exactly like the dolls before. So you know it's maybe the same thing, but you can't tell what it is or how to fix it.
Perrin's gonna look at Ren and say, daughters?
Oh yeah, that was a lie I came up with earlier. I was asleep while you guys were doing
Well,
this.
that makes a lot more sense then.
So I apologize. Celeste is mad, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Dang it! I knew I should have just not done anything yesterday. Jeez.
Shaka.
Yeah, everything is interjected with like, just yelling. And I imagine that you're kneeling by him. You're putting
Yeah.
your hands and you're just looking up to the sky.
Yeah, like Point Break style, just like
Yeah.
shooting my gun into the air.
Your crossbow bows.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's like
Hoping that they
one-
don't come
one at a
down.
time.
This one's sticky.
Oh, this one's sticky. The string is kind of stuck.
How come Rin smells like eggs?
Why do I know what eggs are?
Guys, I don't know what's wrong with him.
He's wood.
Well, yeah, but like, why? Or were those? Well, if Shaka's made out of wood, were these people before?
Perrin's gonna look at the mirror
Okay.
and roll investigation on
Yeah,
the mirror.
roll investigation. And
I
anyone
thought
who...
that was 21. I was about to say, wait, what?
Oh, 21.
No, it wasn't 21. It's a 12.
Can I roll medicine?
Dyslexia. 18.
18, and then after I'll let you roll medicine. So 18, you're touching the sides of the mirror. You're trying to figure out. You're going behind it to
Right.
see if there was like maybe something else. And as your fingers are skimming the side of the mirror, it's almost like a latch that you find. Like you catch it and you spring it open. And inside of it is a small vial, and it looks to be the same. Actually, roll me an investigation on that vial. I don't wanna give you too much away.
I'd be investigating.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 24.
24. Okay, great.
That needs to not catch on.
Oh my god.
Blame yourself.
This is our show.
So if we don't get a fifth season,
So as you're looking at this vial, you notice there's something small inside of the vial, and the color of the vial matches like the shimmer that's on the mirror. And if you look close enough, it looks like a figure inside of the vial.
Figure inside of the vial, inside of it's shimmering like
Like the mirror.
So the figure inside of the vial is shimmering like the mirror. All right, I'm confused. Okay.
And so
This vial is in the mirror or no?
no, you grabbed it out. So
yes.
it was like a hidden thing inside of one of the
Compartments of the mirror?
compartments.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
It's almost like a big medicine cabinet.
Oh.
Or
just
no,
like in the
it's-
inlay,
it's in the
like
inlay.
like on the side.
Like I
Yeah,
imagine
gotcha.
the mirror itself is like gold and kind of ornate,
Right.
like has a lot of like figglery on
Right.
it. And so as you were in the grooves, you found a secret.
Oh, when you said it popped open, I just like envisioned this like giant medicine cabinet.
Vial.
Ibuprofen,
Elf fruit.
Robitussin I haven't taken.
It's a tiny little thing. And as you're staring at it, Celise, you're standing over Shaka and you're racking your brain and you're touching him and you wanted to roll medicine.
Yeah. Let us hope. Ooh, she knows he's wood.
What did you roll?
5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Please remember that you have bardic inspiration, so you can add a d8 to your.
Oh, okay. So that's gonna be 5. So 9 total. No, sorry. No, 9. That's it. That's all I got was my bardic inspiration.
9. You know that your friend is wood, but also that this type of magic needs magic to counteract it.
So we need a paladin or hey, Rin. You do the magic thing.
Yeah. But do I have to,
Touch him?
do I have to do it?
I'm saving my magic for my
This
daughters.
is our opportunity. Shaka is wood, and like
Opportunity for what?
this is an opportunity. And he like slaps Shaka because he's like, I'm just doing this now. And he slaps Shaka because he wants to remind him of the time that Shaka left him at the tavern from before. He's like, and that's for leaving me, and all that. I'm really upset.
As you slap him, you just kind of like move his head. Like it's just like
And Dirty's like,
and it's staring right at Dirty D.
and Dirty D
Come
like,
on. Slice is like, really? This is what you do right now?
I hold grudges.
Yeah.
People are not very good of you.
You're right.
And it's also super weird of you. He's picking up like Shaka's hand and putting it over his own, like over his
Stop
shoulder.
that.
So we're like best friends.
Stop it. That's weird.
As you say, you don't hold grudges. That's weird of you. You hear the voice of your ring go, "Yeah, you tell him grudges are terrible."
And I'm just like, not now.
Chaos in this room.
I'm gonna say that I'll like just kind of like gathering like, not now, not a good time.
Are you okay? Is Lisa okay? Looks like she's having a heart attack. No.
So when all of this is happening, does the figurine inside of the vial change in any way, shape, or
Nope.
form?
It looks like it's the vial doesn't appear to be. It's in normal like containers of liquid. There's a space of air between, so you can see some sloshing going
Right.
on. In this particular vial, it is full all the way to the top, and as you're looking at the figurine, it looks frozen.
So the figurine is in liquid inside the vial, shimmering.
It's in a substance.
Okay.
Yeah,
And kind of held in place.
it's held in place.
Is the top on the vial a twist top?
It's a
Is it
cork.
Cork?
It's a cork.
No child
That's a good
locks?
question. Yeah.
That technology doesn't exist yet.
You know, it could be. Could be. Eggs, right?
Yeah, my world has no eggs, no twist tops.
twist ups, no eggs.
So Perrin looks at everyone and says, "Please don't approach." And he goes to pops the vial open.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll me a Constitution.
Don't be constituting. 9.
9. So as you open the bottle, you the hand closest to the lid, you feel this pull, and your hand is starting to get sucked inside of the vial, and everyone else, because you've stepped away, you can see Perrin's hand in the mirror. So as his hand's going in, his arm goes in, his chest goes in. Roll me one more. 10. Whole Perrin gets sucked into this bottle and he appears next to the tiefling inside of the mirror. And the vial kind of rolls from, because you're not very tall, so it kind of slips from your hand and is now rolling across the floor.
I regret nothing.
Yeah, so now you are frozen inside the mirror.
So we all saw this though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is why I told you don't touch things.
We're losing all our friends.
Robbie's having a meltdown. This is a terrible day for you.
Is it possible to... Because I don't want to get sucked in the mirror either.
Yeah.
Is it possible to like use a cloth or something to like throw it over the vial and then pick it up?
I see it kind of like rolling across the
So
floor
it's
like
whatever.
this.
Are
So
they?
Is the cork back on it?
No. Yeah, so it's uncorked, rolling by itself, and so like some objects from the room are getting sucked into.
And we see them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, real quickly.
Well, no, I wanted to like throw a cloth on it. Like throw a cloth on it and then try to stopper it.
Okay.
So I don't like
roll
touch
me-
the glass.
Okay, roll me dexterity
Oh, that's my
or sleight of hand.
Sorry.
Is that worse?
Like, no, they're both not great. I was like, oh, thanks. Dice, where are you? You've been good today. Oh, praise Jesus. 20.
20 is it a natural 20?
Not a nat 20, but
Okay.
19 and a 1.
So you were able to, it is close. You throw, you grab I'm going to say the altar.
Altar cloth.
Yeah, you grab the altar cloth like you do one of those, a magician, like from the table. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So you grab the cloth and you throw it onto the little bottle and the cork, and you just slam it together. And now you are standing there with two little figures inside of this bottle.
Like, well,
What the crap? Okay, okay, we're losing members very quickly here.
It's just us now.
It's-
and Chaka. or Wood Chaka.
Rinpo's Shaka.
Okay. Oh wow. Oh, is there a way we can get him out? He looks really peaceful in the mirror. Actually, what do you? What
would you be doing?
What are you doing?
Oh,
like
man.
how are you frozen in time?
How am I frozen in time? I am. Perrin is sitting there, like his arm is down, but and then like one arm is down, the right arm is down, the one that was picking up the vial, picking up the cork, but the other hand is out like he's Hamlet.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
yeah.
Yes.
And I imagine like some like random paper is just like on his face.
Yes.
So like flew into
Yes.
the vial.
Yes. It's like a receipt.
so I'm guessing I shouldn't shake the vial.
Even if you did, everything is so stiff. Yeah.
It's like resin.
It's like red. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm like, well,
Hey guys, it's sap. That's their wood. It's sap, guys.
Oh, sap.
ew.
Shut your mouth. Just kidding. Don't tell my secrets. I'm just kidding.
I didn't think of that.
I just get all aggressive all of a sudden. Can you imagine?
So Celeste is like holding this vial and looking at the mirror, kind of like, well, I'm pretty sure we shouldn't break the mirror.
Oh, that was my suggestion.
Oh, that was gonna be mine too.
Yeah.
I know, I just feel like if we break the mirror, we might kill them
Oh yeah, that's true.
because they're just kind of there.
You know who would have the answer to this? My little wooden boy.
And Shaka's arm. And just like start swinging.
Teapot.
So my paladin abilities don't really go to restoring someone like this.
Oh,
I want to roll Arcana, see if I've heard of this type of magic
Yeah.
before, or
Great.
oh, crit fail.
I have heard of this before.
Yes. What have you heard?
Wait, so is like Perrin completely unaware of what's happening?
Oh, that's a
You
good
are
question.
still in the same headspace as you were sucked in. So you're in fear of being sucked into a bottle.
Yeah, well, that fear has been realized. But like,
But you don't see anyone. Or
I
notice
can't
them.
see
Nope.
them. Okay.
You're frozen.
Sorry, I
So
couldn't
you don't.
save you.
So
Bound
you're
for
in
luck.
the mirror, but don't know you're in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to that.
I see mirror people.
You are mirror people.
Yeah, they walk around like regular people. They don't
But
realize they're mirrored.
what do you think this is? With
Yeah.
your critical fail.
Okay, obviously this is a shrinking vial. I've heard of these before. People use them to shrink down and then they appear in a different place. So, burglars use it a lot of time. They ship mirrors and then they hop into the vial and then at night they come out. So we just have to wait a little bit, guys. Wait until nighttime.
Burglars.
Until Perrin comes out of the mirror, obviously.
And so,
Right, Shaka?
Just
and in what druid lesson was this learned?
I learned it on the streets.
streets. What streets were you on?
Randolph.
Yeah.
So was that during the Kyros section or the Theogony section of your learning?
Well, I don't like to brag, but it was during the Enlightenment section of my life.
So it never happened.
It never did. I don't know how this works, guys. Our friends are dying. Our friends are becoming action figures and or dolls.
Ren, have you?
Yeah. What do you want to do, Ren? You're seeing all of this happen.
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like something in the library might have something to do with it. Possibly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like
An entire library of knowledge.
there's a library and there was some broken glass and
Oh yeah,
and
we
some
don't know
other
how
stuff.
that happened.
Oh, okay. So do you guys want to check it out?
Yeah,
I'm gonna put Shaka like on my back, so he's like,
That's creepy.
and I'm just like I'm pulling him out of this room. I'm not gonna leave him around in the meat room.
Just don't leave him in the meat room.
Come
What
on,
about
buddy.
the mirror?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you guys want to take the mirror?
Well,
Oh, we
probably-
could. Oh, it's not on the wall. Oh, I thought it was
No,
like on
it's
a wall.
It's like on a stand.
yeah, it's on a
Does it have
stand.
wheels or no?
Sure. Let's say it has wheels.
I'll push the mirror.
Okay.
I safely put the vial in a pouch, and I push the mirror in.
Here we go. Finding, saving our friends. Saving our friends.
I'm gonna. Can you roll a strength for me?
What? Just because I have a voice like this doesn't mean I'm super.
Oh, no, it's the weight and it's Shaka, but if Shaka were made out of wood, so it's more heavy.
Okay.
So maybe you should push the mirror.
10.
You're fine. You're grunting. I was only gonna not let you do it if it was like super low, but you're struggling, so it's not like super
Yeah.
light, but you're just kind of dragging him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
when I
like-
try to give you like a piggyback ride, and I'm like, I'm so strong, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Like if you had to carry like furniture up like a flight of stairs, you would put
Yeah.
it on your back like that and like
Yes.
crouch down real low. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So all of you are able to make your way safely out of the meat room, because that's what we're going to call it, I guess, and into the larger, more well-lit library.
Lisa's now vegetarian.
Go ahead and so you're looking, Rin, for a book or something that would help you with this situation, right?
Yeah.
Roll me a investigation. And everyone else in this room can also roll an investigation as well.
21.
21.
Yeah.
Did you?
I know there are books because this has got me so messed up.
You're really probably more concerned with like being so delicate with the mirror, because in your mind, if you break the mirror, your friends are dead. So you're just, yeah.
I got 11.
Okay, so Rin, you are a scholar.
Okay.
You actually figure out like the little bit of the rhyme of reason to this library. It's not an alphabetical order, but there's this small section that has, you can tell that it's been more recently touched. Like everything is very dusty in this room. And you kind of discern that it's a more mystical, arcane section of the library. And you find a small black, I want to say it's like a pocket-sized book. What languages do you read?
I think
Just Elvish. Right?
Elvish is
And
the
trade
only thing.
or
Yeah.
common.
Let's see languages. Let's see, deep speech, Elvish, Darkonic, common.
You say draconic?
Yeah, probably said that wrong.
Okay.
Shout out to Joe in the chat who just wrote the duo decimal system.
Yes.
That is pretty good.
Oh, it's so good.
Well played.
So you notice that the book is written in draconic.
Okay.
And you're flipping through it, and it's just a series of little. It's like a journal, and one of the pages catches your eye, and it is about how the spell works. And you see like a diagram of this vial, and into there's many different types of mirrors and many types of vials that coordinate to the mirrors. And there's kind of like a ritual thing. So I'm going to have you roll me an intelligence, just a straight intelligence.
Well, it's on this page. It's on this one. Right? Oh crap. Wait, I don't know if I just moved the dice before.
What was it?
I think it was here.
Okay.
But okay.
I trust you.
Make sure.
It was on this 20.
21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay. So it you're able to match that vial shape. I'm going to say that you ask for it from Celise.
Okay.
Would you give him the vial with that?
What are you gonna do with that?
I think I found how to get Perrin out in this book.
All right.
But I'm the only one who can read it, though.
Ribbit.
Yeah, Gary's just no, he's not there yet.
All right. Don't break our friend.
I got it. I'll carefully grab it out of your hand, and I'll put it on this table so I won't drop it by mistake and breaking it by killing Perrin possibly.
It's not gonna stand up by itself. It's a vial. It has a round bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
You
I'll just hold
it.
on to
Okay.
it. You read wherever you gotta read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, don't get it near that book, because what if the book gets sucked into the vial?
It's all the instructions. Oh,
That would
Lord.
be horrible, guys. It's your move, Shaka. He's playing like checkers. He's playing checkers at the table.
So I'm careful. I'm like
Okay.
holding, because I'm guessing it's not that big of a vial.
No, it's small. So you have the vial in your hand. Rin, you have the book in your hand, and the directions that you're discerning it. Literally, you grab the vial and you hurl it into the mirror. So yeah, you just take it and you're like, this is a solution, and you toss it.
What are you doing?
Roll me a dexterity.
The book told me so.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Oh, they're
5.
Okay. So
What did you throw it for?
Can Celeste catch it?
yes. So as you discover the solution was to throw the vial into the mirror, you pick up the vial and it actually starts to slip through your fingers.
Oh, no.
And roll me a dexterity.
Jesus. 10. Did I barely catch it?
Yeah. As it it's almost like it almost hits the ground. You do like a dive.
Oh, God.
And you just like catch it right before it hits, and it's now in your palm.
What? Did it work?
No, you gotta throw it in there. I missed. We gotta throw the vial into
Not
the
from
mirror.
this far away. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're like standing.
Oh,
behind.
yeah. I was like, very
You're
far.
not an athlete.
Well, you are a paladin, so you might have a better throwing
I'm gonna walk
mechanism
up to
in
it
the
and
arm.
throw it. I'm
A
not gonna.
throwing mechanism.
Do you think I keep a catapult in a pocket?
Well,
Trebuchet.
you're stronger than I am, but that is the solution. You have to throw the vial into the mirror. I promise you. Try it. But if people die,
Well, who knows it didn't die from you dropping the vial?
Robbie, what are you
my
doing?
hands are a little sticky.
Robbie,
I
what's
don't
going
need
on
to know
with
what you did before you got here.
Robbie is
Yeah.
playing checkers with Shaka at the table.
Oh, yeah.
Like moving his hand, and he's just like,
Can you believe these two?
Okay, Celise, the vial is in your hand. Would you like to throw it?
Now that I'm done shaking from having got it, how far away? Like, actually, how many feet? Do I have to move?
I'm gonna say you are about 8 feet away from the mirror. You can move towards it.
Okay, I'm gonna do this on strength. if I can, because that's a much better stat for me.
Okay. So you're just gonna like get really close, so you don't have to use dexterity because it's like a large target.
When it comes to my dex stat, yes.
Yes, cool. I just wanted to be sure.
Whoever or whatever dice deities there are, please bless this aluminum die.
Guys, do you think that
Oh, thank you.
whatever, when we get Perrin out of that vial, that we'll also get that other person out of the vial at the same time?
We'll cross that bridge when it comes down to it. 19.
19. So you get real close to that mirror. You look at the vial and you just hurl it full Celeste strength into the mirror. As soon as the vial hits the vial and the mirror shatter at the same time, and like a burst, like a sound of it's louder than broken glass. It's like was like a firework sound, like a pop. Fills the room and it echoes to the library, and out of the mirror topples Perrin and this mystery tiefling.
Ah!
No.
Perrin, are you okay?
Perfectly unharmed. Thank you.
Okay, good. Hey, are you okay?
No. Yes, I'm okay. Who are you?
Oh, me? People call me Dirty D, but my real name's Robbie Jellymint.
Dirty D. Why Dirty D?
Oh, why Dirty D?
Yes. Are
To
you?
tell you the truth, I can't remember why.
And as she's looking at you, because I'm assuming that.
Oh, because I'm a druid. That's probably why.
Oh. And she's kind of like dusting herself off. I'm Ophelia. Where this is the library. Why am I here? Oh no.
Did you touch a vial or anything?
No,
What was the last thing you remember?
she is reaching back into her memory. She's sort of foggy a little bit, and as you're looking at her, she looks a little like disoriented. And she says, I worked with Vadra and in Blackstaff Tower. That's where I was working. Then I found this place. Do you know what this place is?
This place is Troll Skull Manor in
Yes.
Troll Skull Alley.
I was studying this place. As I worked with Vadra at Blackstaff Tower, I was studying the prophecies of Alondo the Seer. Do you know Alondo? All of his prophecies are the only that have come true. You know, throughout the ages, there are prophecies that, you know, are later found out as frauds. But Alondo the Seer, his prophecies are real. And, well, I came here. Americ. Is Americ here?
Eric?
Americ. Do you know him? Are you allies of Americ? And she gets up now, is sort of getting more control of herself and assessing the situation.
Well, these, maybe you should explain, because these prophecies have previously been unheard by us.
I see. So none of you know Americ? None of you?
No.
We do not know of who you speak.
Well, you saved me, and for that so I was studying the prophecies of Lando the Seer, and you know, most of these prophecies are kept in Candle Deep, but through Blackstaff Tower, I was able to, you know, acquire it under Vadra, who is good at getting things that maybe we would not have access to otherwise. And one of the prophecies told of a beacon that would allow unclean things to rise from below. So I studied that beacon for many years, and I found that beacon, it was not itself intangible. It was a place. It was here, and when I came here, that's when I met Emeric. He told me he owned this home and he let me study it. He groomed me away from Blackstaff Tower. He made me believe only I can share my knowledge with him. And she is starting to tremble and really relive all of what she's telling you as if it is happening in front of her. He isolated me from my friends and I loved him. I thought he loved me. It wasn't until I saw the bodies hidden in this place of the previous owners and figured out what he was. I tried to escape. I tried my best to run, but, well, I guess you know what happened to me. How long? What year is this now?
That's a good question. That's a very guys. I was thinking the same thing. I knew that was going to come up at some point. But yes,
Yes.
Um,
The year of our gods.
just pick a number,
it is 2001.
right?
You can still use Napster.
And she looks at you and says, 10 years. It's been 10 years. I've been in that mirror for 10 years.
Wait, were you talking about Merrick Cartwright?
Merrick.
Merrick. What's Merrick's last name?
His last name is Van Thampier.
Oh yeah, don't know.
This is
He's is studying Avernus, that place.
Avernus is not a place anyone should willingly want to go or to study.
you.
His whole family is dark. Evil people. 10 years. It's been 10 years.
That's a long time.
This.
Hey, do you know anything about this? This is my best friend Chaka. He's usually not made out of wood.
And she gets down and places her hand on him and is like, this does look familiar to me, yes. This is your friend?
Yeah, like best friend.
Your best friend? I can fix him.
We're practically brothers.
Is it your brother?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
wow. You're both, I can see a similarity.
Yeah, that's thank you.
But I need time to fix him. I need herbs. I can, and she is starting to, because I see that she was kneeling. Were you standing with Shaka or were you sitting with Shaka?
I think I'm standing up and he's sitting down. He's in a chair.
Okay,
right now.
so as she was,
He's very posable.
yeah, she was kneeling down, and as she stands up, she kind of dizzily wobbles.
Whoa.
I'll go to grab her
Okay,
and try to study her, and if I can, I'll do lay on hands.
okay.
I always forget how that works. No, iPad, not that. Lay on hands. I can give her up to 45 HP back per long rest, or I could roll a D8 for cure once.
I would do just a D8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how Shareef is in the chat right now. He's like, whoa, just jump back in. I'm wood? Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point.
7 points back.
7 points. So as your hands are on her shoulder studying her, you see your magic work and more clarity hits her eyes. So she seems more alert and like cognizant of what's. Oh, thank you. I think that I used, when I lived here, I had a room. So maybe I still do. Maybe we can go to my room and we can lay your friend down and I can start working on him. Does that sound good? Or
Yeah, any room. That's fine.
Well, we all have rooms. We should put Shaka in his room.
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe you can share Shaka's room until, or unless your room has been presently unoccupied.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that you all sort of like walk downstairs.
I'll carry Shaka.
Okay. What do you feel about that? Are you
Roll a strength.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So hold on. Do you really want to do a strength against Celise?
Oh no, Celise has to pick him up. I'm not picking
Well,
him
she
up.
has like.
Yeah.
I picked him up. I had a roll strength.
Yeah, roll strength.
Okay. Well, I mean, like she has a 16 in strength.
Yeah.
So
Fail.
I would jump over this table. 9.
9.
I'm just a little bit stronger
Yeah.
than Celise.
So, I would say, what's your actual strength?
But I'm taller.
Like your number?
12.
It's 12. What's your actual like strength number?
16.
So for you, you're struggling, and you're struggling a little bit more than Robbie, and it's not because it's heavy, and it's not because you're not strong enough, but it's because it's awkward. Like
Like
it's
trying to carry a couch downstairs.
yeah, it's just a lot of weird limbs and
Pivot.
like yeah. So you're just having like the most awkward time, and you all head as you're passing some of the rooms, finding Shaka's room. You're gonna pass by. Actually, wait. Let's see. I want to see the layout of the house again. No, because you guys are on the 3rd floor.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you go down to the 3rd floor, and Ophelia is just like looking around. It's so different in here. It's so different. And she makes it to Shaka's room and lays him on the bed.
Well, we had a crew come in and do some renovations.
Oh, what happened to them?
Well, they were hired to do a job and then they left.
Oh. Okay. And she's so confused. It's like 10 years. She was studying and living in this house. So it's disorienting for her. And
Ophelia, question for you. Who was working here besides, or who was living here besides you? In America, was it?
Americ. It was Americ, and he had a lot of help, like just people who would work, like workers. He didn't have a lot of friends, and that's sort of why I wanted. He seemed so lonely.
Maybe some of them are still here.
Do you think they may not have gotten another job?
Well, sometimes, if you like a place, you'll stay, even when you should leave.
So Surena knows what you're putting down, but Ophelia sure doesn't. So she looks at you curiously and goes, okay, well, maybe we can find someone and then they can explain what's going on. Does that sound good?
That it does.
And I'm going to leave him here, and I'm going to head really quickly to my room. If you guys want to come or if you want to stay, I don't know what you want to do, but I have to get something. If it's still here, it's important and it could help.
All right.
We shall accompany you to your room.
So she frantically goes down to the 2nd floor and is looking all around. She goes into the room that Duo has created into an office / accounting room. She looks at it and is like, what the? It wasn't here. Can you help me find it? There's a hollow place inside one of the floorboards. If one of you finds it.
I am smashing floorboards right now.
Oh gosh!
Gotta find it.
Roll me a strength.
Okay. And Dirty D breaks his leg.
13.
13. You smash one of the floorboards, and you see that it's like a false floor. Mm-hmm. So you see a floor under that.
I found another floor under this floor. So many freaking floors. Is this what we're looking for? I'm losing my patience. We're saving my best friend now.
Yes. And Ophelia runs over to you and be like, this is the wrong color of the floor. The floor is supposed to be this color down here. Let's, and she's going to
Put
start.
linoleum over the nice oak floor. You jerks.
Yeah. So she's going to try to start pulling the floorboard apart.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pulling
Pulling it too?
Yeah.
Anyone who's going to try to assist in the action, we're all going to roll strength.
Let's take apart this floor.
Yeah, take apart this floor.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
You're
Save my friend!
Oh my
Just
god.
yelling.
oh my gosh.
I got 17.
17.
Sorry, that threw me off. 19.
19. Perrin, did you roll to?
I did not. Perrin is not about that floor ripping life.
Yes.
I will move heaven and earth
So
to save Shaka.
everyone is pulling this floor apart, and Robbie is like punching through the floor. You hit so hard through, like, we're all trying to work in this large section together, and the section that you like punch through is you go through the second floor.
Oh.
So you rip it through, and then you're still like, save my friend, and you're like, adrenaline is coursing through your body, and as soon as like your hand goes through the second floor, you feel a velvet material cross your fist.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I went through.
I want to peek down, put my head
Yeah.
in the floor.
You see a small, because like the hole isn't that large, it's like fist size. So the shape of the size of your fist, you see a crushed velvet, dark purple something.
Cool. I'm gonna lift the boards around it, like pull it out.
You pull it out, and it is a. It looks like it has a bunch of. It's just like a sack, I guess.
Okay.
The sack of stuff.
Yeah.
Velvet sacks.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, that is it.
is this it?
Yes, that's it. Oh,
Looks like a royal crown sack.
that's what I was imagining in my brain too. Yes, there's something in there. This is my research, my herbs, and she is now in. I would call it like scientist mode, where she's just like Eureka. She snatches that bag from you and bolts back upstairs.
So it's like Clue. Like we're just gonna follow it.
Right.
Yeah. So everyone runs. She flips through some pages and puts her hand in this like another sack of, it looks like moss, and puts the moss over Shaka's eyes, and puts like another type of flower in rests his hands like this, face up, and she looks at all of you and says, "The only way for me to return him back to 100%, I need to ask one of you a favor, and it's not it's not an easy favor, but this is your friend, so I need a tiny bit of your life force. Just a small bit of
Do it.
life force.
Take it now.
I pull out my sword. I hand her my sword.
So, so she takes your hand, and like it's like face up on her hand like this, and puts her hand down on Shaka's palm, and you hear her murmur something, and it sounds like, and if any of you speak Infernal, she's saying something in Infernal, and it's changing. So it starts out as Infernal, and then it morphs into the Celestial language, and you feel a.
Your hand is really cold.
I'm freezing. I'm very cold. You feel it almost feels like a slight tinge of just sadness.
Oh,
Just a little bit, a melancholy. You feel slightly melancholy.
Okay.
And up your like your hand that was in her palm, your veins on your hand start to darken. So you it looks like branch or roots, like roots of a tree growing into like your hand on the outside, and that courses through her and into Shaka's hand, and the wood starts to turn to flesh, and breathing one loud gasp is Shaka. End of episode.
What?
Yeah.
My little wooden boy.
Do you want like 2 more minutes?
What?
Do you want? Yeah.
Oh, no,
Okay.
that's fine.
I was like,
That's fine.
Almost there, Mom.
I just imagine there's like a scene where everyone's caring for Shaka, and I'm just like leaning to Ren, and and Dirty's just like,
Hey, so what happened to your daughters?
and then the scene ends right there.
yes, that's where it ends. It's perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. This was so much fun, you guys.
Yeah.
We usually take the last like 10 minutes of the episode to have y'all ask questions for us in character. So any character you want, you can ask them questions. You just have to note that it's a question by putting the word question in front of it.
Someone win the coin?
Oh,
Yes.
who won?
Congrats to Tripping Crutch, Dre.
Tripping Crutch.
So I've already got Dre's address. I will get this in the mail to you this week.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Enjoy
congratulations.
that soul coin.
This one, not this coin, but a coin like this with actual packaging will be on its way to you.
Ooh, packaging is half the battle with those.
Question
it's so
for
pretty.
Ren.
Yeah, question for Ren.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate. Ren, what are your daughters' names?
Yeah, dude.
You told a lie.
Is it 2 daughters or
He
several
did
daughters?
say, yeah,
Did
right.
he
Is
say
it-
2?
No, he did
I
say
said
two.
daughters.
He
He
said
said daughters.
Daughters.
It could be several.
Daughters too.
Yeah.
So
At least 2.
Did you
Yeah,
like
more.
make the best use of your very short marriage? What the hell?
Oh, yeah, that'd be very
apparently.
fun. Well, my daughter's names are. Is Gary with me? It's like talking to Gary.
No, Gary is.
Gary's a duo right now.
Oh,
so
Gary-
get ready for that.
Rebecca
Oh, so
and
pretty. Such a pretty
So
name.
Elizabeth.
Rebecca and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Classy.
nice.
Very classy.
That's the first name that came in.
Rebecca and
It's a new age.
Elizabeth.
It's a new thing.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Question for Duo. What was babysitting Scary Gary the Lime 2, the second, like?
So I'm actually going to answer this question in the form of a smash cut. So you all, so imagine an image of the kitchen. The kitchen is trashed. The burner on the stove is like on, and there's like no pot or anything on. It's just like fire. And Duo is covered in flour and like stuff, and he doesn't know where Gary is. So
Oh dear.
yeah.
Hopefully Gary's not covered in flour.
No, I don't know.
Question for Perrin, right? That's the next one?
Yes.
Yeah, Perrin, what was going on through your mind when they let go of the vial?
So Perrin was at that particular moment. Perrin was living in fear, and he. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. As parent, well, really, actually, the things that were going through my mind were: who am I? What am I doing? Will they find out? They can't find out. They will find out, and they won't like me anymore. Very, very dark.
They're so dark.
That's super dark.
Just want to hug Perrin.
So Perrin said he was the Prince of Darkness.
He did. He did. And I
he said
noted
the Prince
it
of
in
the
my
Underworld.
The Prince of the Underworld. That's
yeah,
what it
Prince of
was.
the Underworld. So
Yeah.
you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that's also a PU, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Particularly uncomfortable.
Yes,
That's also
yes.
how you're probably feeling. Yeah. It was so good. Any more questions? Pop it up. I don't see.
Pop
any.
up your question.
Pop up.
I have a well. Celise has a question for Rin and this frog. So Rin,
Yes.
you haven't had this frog very long, right?
For a day or two, possibly.
So wait, you've had the frog for maybe 2 days. How did you know all these care instructions to give Duo? I need to know this.
Well, back before you killed Gary the Lime,
Gary wasn't alive.
he was to be.
He was a lime.
So I had taken all my, thoughts of how I would take care of Gary the Lime and, put it onto Gary the Frog. So I wanted Gary to live through Gary. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Rin,
Yeah.
you're an elf, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, please stop crying.
He's
It's a
crying
lime.
so hard.
What?
You know that limes have a purpose, right?
To be friends with people, not to be food or used in drinks.
But Gary gave us such refreshment.
He used to.
Yeah, I know. That's why
But you still drank the drink I gave you with Gary in it.
Wait, you put Gary in the drink?
Is that what lime juice is?
Oh God.
And then Red just walks
Everything-
away. Just
Everything
walks
got
away.
so dark. So dark.
Red just walks away. And if there's a door, he slams it. He slams the door.
And Gary is just putting his little feet, he's covered in flour and just trying to get in.
That's so good.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
I guess you didn't notice that gin and tonic, now did you?
Well,
There was a question for Knock Knock, but I think the question was really supposed to be for Dirty D
Yeah.
about his brother
Oh, how do you
being
take
turned to wood.
how do you take care of your
Yeah.
wooden brother?
Yes.
The camera turns on and we're in a workshop and
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Today we're going to be talking about how to take care of your wooden friends.
one of those
it's like one of
weekday
Next up on this old house, we're going to be taking care of our wooden friends, right? Oh yeah, gonna want to get a soft cloth there. You're gonna put on this moisturizer for wood. You're gonna put that on there. You're gonna rub it in. Oh, real nice. Remember, this is your best friend, so feel free to talk to him however you want. You know what I mean? Just get all your feelings out there. Oh, get inside the eye sockets real nice. You don't want your friend falling apart in a couple years. Anyways, we have a sponsor, Casper Mattress.
and then it cuts away.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Oh, hello, High
Oh,
Rollers.
yes,
How
we
are
were
you?
rated. Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you showed up as we're wrapping up.
Yes.
But welcome, High Rollers.
All right.
yes,
You
welcome.
can
Next
ask
week,
questions.
come back 2 hours early and we'll be here.
It's actually, I don't see any more questions.
There
Any
was
more
one.
questions?
There was
for
one, but
Dirty
it scrolled
D.
away.
Dirty D, what was your last day as a teacher like? Did the students cry?
Oh, yes. So Dirty D started teaching off book and was teaching more about the realities of the world.
Dang.
And they fired him. Also, he was missing a bunch of days of work.
Because you're at the bar.
But his students loved him so much. So as he's being escorted out, they started doing that scene from Dead Poet Society where it's my captain, my captain, my captain, my captain.
It says I taught you well.
So yeah, he has some graduates that think of him as the best teacher of all time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we got a question that we normally would not answer, but since we got the raid from High Rollers, can we just kind of each say quickly who
I
we are?
actually think that'd be a great to wrap up and tell
Yeah.
us about who we played ourselves and where we can find or how
It's that
where we
is
can
too dark.
find.
What?
Too dark. a
Red is
question.
disgusted by that question.
I didn't even see
He
it.
opens up the door and
Question.
slams it again.
Gary
Gary-
D's
You have a frog, like a salty sea
Gary
animal.
the Lion,
Gary
not,
the Lion.
not Gary
Oh.
too.
Not Gary too. Yeah.
Oh
But
gosh.
frog legs taste like chicken.
Hey.
Well, this
Not
has been
Gary.
Rivals of Waterdeep.
So welcome everyone from High Rollers. It's good to see you. My name's Tanya DePass. I play Celise Astorio, a human paladin. And you can find me on Twitch at Cypher of Tears, CYPHEROFTYR. Also online. The next thing I'll be at is BlurredCon. and then Gen Con, and then the Smithsonian American Art Museum, where I'm giving a keynote for Sam Arcade, and then PAX. And I will never be home again. So this is what you see with me.
I'm Brandon Stennis. I play Ren Leodon. I am a high elf. Wait.
Yes.
Yep, you are a high elf.
Oh, no, I just was thinking of a totally different thing when I said that. Sorcerer. You can find me on twitch.tv/IamBrandon or on Twitter at twitter.com/IamBrandonTV. I don't know why I always say twitter.com. I say
Twitter.com, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
HTTPS.
And then what's coming up for me, there is a documentary coming out pretty soon that I did last week. So that's coming out in the fall. And I'm doing a really special stream on Friday with a good friend. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll find out about that. Yeah.
Whoa. Hey everybody, my name is Carlos Luna. You can find me on all social media under Carlos Crits. I play Knock Knock, but for this season, I'm playing a character called Robbie Jellymint, aka Dirty D, and he talks like this. He's a tiefling druid. What do I have coming up? Oh, you can find me on this channel on Wednesdays for Jace Bellerin Must Die. Adam Cobal is our GM. And the next you can find me is at Gen Con. I'll be doing some panels for Roll20 and also a live show for the Dungeon Rats.
I am Cicero Holmes. I play a character named Perrin Underboo, who is a halfling bard and has a dark past, but is otherwise a very, very jovial person.
True.
Until he goes dark. When he goes dark, he
It's
goes
startling.
very, very dark. So you can find this guy, Cicero Holmes, on all social media platforms at Stubby Stan. So check out Stubby Stan. You can find all the stuff that I'm doing right there. And I will also speak for Shareef Jackson. Sure.
Yeah.
Shareef Jackson plays our tiefling warlock named Sharafka, or Shaka for short. You can find him at ShareefJackson.com, SHAREEF, Jackson.com, where you can find all of the things that he's doing, like his video game series called Gaming Looks Good, his tutoring series or his science series called Science Looks Good, or any of his tutoring work that he does, ShareefJackson.com.
And I'm the DM this season. My name is Surena Marie. You can find me on Twitter at SerenaXMarie or on Instagram at Surena Marie. Also, I will also be at Gen Con. I'm very excited about that. So if you are at Gen Con this year, stop by, say hi. Yep. Cool. And with that, get ready for high rollers, y'all. Bye.
Bye.